Joshua, and very quickly, I just want to make this presentation about something that is not new to many of us that are here, but as well new to a lot of us that are here. It's about an organization called Tag NG. And so basically, what is it about Tag NG? So it is a group of like minds, people with a simple goal of driving home some level of development. So for me, right from a young age, I've had this interest in becoming a forest biometrician, right from my home country, Nigeria. But there is this very complex issue we have, and that is with insufficient professionals in this field. So right from that age, I've always had that interest to find myself in a garden like this. So the first attempt I had, writing to a lot of professors, I had the first interview that could have brought me to the US, that was some years ago, was with Patrick Green, and somehow I couldn't make it to the US. Again, I went on a scholarship to Europe, and so all I had in mind at that time was myself and my colleagues to look at the possible way of driving home some of this development, because we have a lot of young people, bright minds people, who would have loved to have this privilege, but they couldn't have it. So one of the things we do, just real quick, is so having that at the back of our mind, the privilege we have to be here is just to reach out to people, to organize like online seminars, trainings, where young people back in Africa can also have access to like modern way of doing things in forestry. So I'll just run quick through what we have. This is the mission statement to provide quality education through trainings and seminars, to build great leaders who can effect positive changes in the immediate community, and to be a source of motivation to people willing to take positive actions in their generation. So basically, it's tied around three key areas: education, leadership, and motivation. So, and that's also tied around the fourth goal of the Sustainable Development Goals. So I just show some pictures of what we do. This is the pictures of some trainings we organize for young people in Nigeria, Ghana, and some other countries where we have partners in Africa, teaching them how to use R and some other softwares, applying them to forestry. So this is at one of the institutions where we were invited. We have a lot of representatives moving around, sharing this kind of knowledge. How do we get this knowledge? We get this knowledge from our advisors, our professors, who are impacting us with quality knowledge. So we do this, and some time ago, we have like some trainings with Dr. Candice Barrett. We have trainings with this. We have trainings on UAV. We have very impactful training with Chen Wu from the University of Tennis sometime last year. And we also have like a kind of partnership with this institute in the Netherlands, where we got to know the institute through Professor Hans van der Kwast. And so that was last year when I was in Italy. We came up with this idea of coming up with a yearly program called mentorship program. So the idea is just to provide some kind of mentorship session for young graduates of forestry in Africa that are willing to pursue a career specifically in forest biometrics. And so what I did at that time was, as the team lead of this organization, was to write just an email randomly to Shenga Yang and Bianca Eskelsing, Joanna Clapper. So Joanna Clapper is the executive secretary of the International Forestry Student Association globally. Then she was in Germany, so we had some kind of exchange, and Simon Hebrecht. So we had this program. A lot of young people in Africa learned how to like reach out to professors in search of opportunities that could better their lives. We have another powerful section with Matruzel. A lot of us feed on the resources of Matruzel, about analytics. We look at a lot of things he's doing. I want to say big thank you here. So you could see a lot of people are watching on our YouTube channel. We have like 1.5 thousand views right now, and the views keeps increasing just within the span of 1 year. And this is the training we had with Dr. Shenga Yang, providing detailed understanding on what Forest Biometrics entails to young people. So we also had the same training, this mentorship program, the first edition, with Professor Krishna Podel from Mississippi State University. He couldn't make it to this program. He sent an email to me, but he said a student of his will be here, and I already saw the students. And so currently, this is one of the videos we have that have the highest views. That shows to us that it's a good thing we are doing in the right direction. So, and this conference, we as a way to say thank you. So we came and we presented an award, just our own way of saying thank you, that we do not take for granted your time. We presented an award to Shenga Yang, just to appreciate them for their meritorious and selfless contributions to mankind. And we also did that to Matt Rosell and to Professor Krishna Podel as well, ably represented by students. So the goal is for us to keep on doing this, and we would need like support, like just an online training where we decided to have like a curriculum starting from the foundation, the basics. So on that note, the last training we had with Matt Rosell, Krishna Podel, Shengayang, to us, we're hoping to have people from Africa, but surprisingly, this is the statistics we have for participants that joined. Where surprisingly, we have a lot of it expected from Africa, 1,566, and we have like 62 from other places, 232. So it's something noble that we're doing, and we want to indulge, we want to crave your support to be a part of what we're doing to help young people in Africa. So on that note, we have these are our leadership team. So that's myself as the team lead. We have Sanchez, who is in Portugal, so he's the director of media and publicity. We have Adebayo, who is the head of international operations. He's a graduate of forestry from the University of British Columbia. And we have Professor Bahale Boshe, so he's the one in charge of research and development. And we have a general secretary, and we have just the only female that we have within us, who is just the director of human resource. On that note, I want to say a big thank you to you. So in case you see any kind of mail from Joshua, I'm from ASF, and I have here my advisor, Dr. Professor Edith Bevilacqua, who has also been of immense support.